Welcome to Top 10 USA, home of the Rocket platform. Please follow our replacement procedures and be sure to use appropriate ESD standards and techniques throughout the replacement process. If these procedures are not followed appropriately, damage to your SAN as well as data loss may occur. If your machine is covered under the Rocket Plus subscription and you have any questions or concerns throughout the replacement process, please open a ticket through the Rocket Platform customer portal. Your first step is to access the group manager of your Dell EqualLogic array. There are two methods to accessing your array. If you already know how to access the Dell EqualLogic Group Manager, please skip to 1 minute and 9 seconds. If you are utilizing SAN Headquarters, you will want to launch the SAN Headquarters client. Once SAN Headquarters is loaded, on the left-hand side of the page you will see a list of current groups managed by SAN Headquarters. From here you will need to select on the particular group with the current issue. You will right-click on the group name and select Launch Group Manager and log in using your login credentials. If you are accessing your Dell EqualLogic via web browser, you will open your web browser and in the address bar either enter the host name of the SAN or the management IP address. Once you see a login prompt, please enter your login credentials. Now that you are logged into the EqualLogic Group Manager, you are going to need to identify the EqualLogic array with the issue. On the left-hand side of the page, we are going to select on the particular array that currently has an indicator marking. In the center of the screen, you will see a row of tabs across the top of the page. You will need to go to the Maintenance tab of the Dell EqualLogic array. Toward the right-hand side of this tab, you are going to see identification information of the array. Be sure to click Start LED Flashing. You will need this LED indication turned on for any service procedure in order to identify the faulty SAN with ease. If either of these methods do not work or the machine is inaccessible, contact us directly. Prior to replacing the physical failed drives, you must first ensure there is no RAID rebuild currently running. Go back under the Status tab, and toward the top right-hand side of this tab, you will see a RAID status. You must make sure the status either reads as OK or degraded. If you see Reconstructing as the status of the array, you will need to wait until the status is changed to either OK or degraded. When replacing multiple failed drives in the Dell EqualLogic array, you will need to first identify through the Group Manager which drives are currently failed. For you to identify the failed hard drives, you will go under the Disks tab in the Group Manager. From the Disks tab, you can see that the drives in slot 12 and 13 have failed. Using the LED indication you had turned on earlier, locate the array. The array should have the indication light on the active controller as well as the two fan slots flashing. Once the array has been identified, you will need to turn off the indicator lights. Enter back into the Group Manager and select the member with the failed drives. Open up the Maintenance tab and on the right-hand side, select the option Stop LEDs Flashing. Now from the front of the EqualLogic array, you are able to see the drives in slot 12 and 13 are failed. You can verify this by the indicator light that will be red while confirming that the indicator light is for the correlating slots you saw in the Group Manager. Once you can confirm that these are indeed the drives that will need to be replaced, you will need to depress on the tab of one of the failed drives, releasing the locking mechanism. Once the mechanism has been released, the arm on the drive tray will begin to swing forward. Swing the arm all the way out using a light amount of force. Once the arm is swung completely open, you should be free to pull the drive straight back out of the slot. Now that the failed drive has been removed, wait approximately 10 to 15 seconds. Then you can proceed with inserting the replacement drive. Prior to inserting the replacement drive, depress on the tab on the front of the tray, and swing the arm of the tray completely open. Insert the replacement drive, ensuring it is facing the same direction as the other drives. The drive should seat in 90% of the way before the arm of the tray catches in its slot. Once you have the arm of the tray seated in its slot, close the arm and the drive should seat the rest of the way. Return to the Group Manager and confirm that the drive is now showing healthy. Prior to replacing the next failed drive, you must first ensure that the replacement has not triggered another RAID rebuild. Wait approximately 5 minutes, then refresh the GUI to check the status of the RAID. If the status of the RAID is reconstructing, you must wait for the current rebuild to complete before replacing the next drive. If the status of the RAID is degraded or OK, then you are safe to proceed with replacing the next drive. Locate the next drive and follow the same procedure that was used to replace the first drive. Repeat this process until all the failed drives have been replaced, ensuring to stop for any subsequent RAID rebuild. Return to the Group Manager and confirm that the drives are now showing healthy. If the array is now back to a healthy status, you are safe to close this call out. If the drives fail to come back online or other issues arise, please contact us directly. Thank you for choosing the Rocket platform, the evolution in hardware maintenance.
Thanks for watching. This has been another video by the Top 10 USA Video Production Team. We look forward to sharing more content with you going forward, so please check out our YouTube channel and please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release a new piece of content.